Hi there, Keith here with another video blog, and today I'm going to get you ready for the Academy Awards. Somebody asked me the other day if the Academy Awards were my favorite time of year. Well, next to my birthday and iPhone release day and Grey Cup Sunday, yeah, it's pretty much up there. But I do have a bit of a love-dislike with the Academy Awards. On the one hand, I love what it represents. It represents movies, and I love movies. But on the other hand, so many times, more so than often, my awards, or my favorite movies, go overlooked by these awards. I don't remember The Dark Knight getting an award. I don't remember Heat getting an award. But I can't complain at last year for 12 Years a Slave winning Best Picture. So as we get ready for the Oscars, there's a couple of things that I'm looking forward to. I am looking forward to some of the awards, but I'm also looking forward to seeing how Neil Patrick Harris does as host. I think he's probably one of the best hosts working today. He's absolutely fantastic in his Tony Awards performances. In fact, his 2013 Tony Award performance was probably the best award show opening that I've ever seen. And I don't just say Tony Awards opening, any award show opening. And I hope he can bring some of that magic to the Oscar stage tonight. So as we get ready for the Oscars, allow yourself to indulge in a couple of blogs by yours truly as I'll get you ready for the top awards of the night. So let's start off with Best Picture. The nominees for Best Picture are American Sniper, Birdman, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything, and Whiplash. Now, the first thing I think of when I think of this list is I think of where's Gone Girl, where's Guardians of the Galaxy, and where's Interstellar. Now, again, these are just my opinions in terms of movies I would have liked to have seen nominated, and I don't necessarily think this list does a good job of depicting the best movies of last year. But working with what we've got, I'll give you a hint. That the winner of Best Picture will start with a B. So let's do a little process of elimination, shall we? American Sniper is by far the best blockbuster of this group, making over $300 million, but I don't think it's going to win Best Picture. Patriotism and nostalgia can only take you so far, and I think the story brought to life of Chris Kyle was a beautiful one, as well as a tragic one, but at the same token, I don't necessarily think it's going to win Best Picture. Grand Budapest Hotel was a fantastic movie by Wes Anderson, and he did a fantastic job with it. But it might be and probably will be a little too quirky for the common Academy voter. Imitation Game and Theory of Everything are two movies where I think their leading performances were better than the movie as a whole, and I think they were very good. But I don't think they're Best Picture good. Selma was an absolutely fantastic, beautiful movie, and you know, there's a lot of talk has been made about how it's been snubbed for so many awards, and that talk is justified. No nomination for David Oyelowo, and more so, no nomination for Ava DuVernay. And clearly, a movie going in with 2 nominations, the chances of it winning Best Picture are pretty much slim to none. My favorite movie out of this bunch is actually Whiplash, a fantastic movie. Of course, with its polarizing stars Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons, but again, it'll probably win awards. It just won't win awards in this category. This really comes down to Birdman and Boyhood, and for me, I'm going to tip my hat to Boyhood. I think Boyhood will win this award for a couple of reasons. Now, first of all, a lot's been made of the fact that this took 12 years or 15 years, depending on who you're talking to make. It isn't just the fact that it took a long time to make, because quite frankly, they could have brought in other actors that looked similar. It's the story and it's the beauty of this movie. It's one of those absolutely fantastic movies that just kind of comes out of nowhere, and you have to recognize the effort that went into making this. Now, very close to that, I would say Birdman is also an absolutely fantastic movie. I felt I'm seeing a theater play on the big screen in a movie theater. The dialogue and the acting and the editing was phenomenal in Birdman. But to look at something that took this long to make, and the beauty of the story of Boyhood, is why I believe it'll win Best Picture. Who do you think will win Best Picture? I'm going with Boyhood. Who do you got? Let me know at CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WheatyWheatyr, and WheatyWheatyr.com. And until then, I'll see you at the movies.